So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Concluse 2. And I'm glad to say, as much as you can't see about 60% of the queue, that there is a... by the queue, I mean the 2, you can actually see it this time around, because if I remember correctly, the last time I saw this menu, it wasn't there. Now, this is the sequel to a little indie game that I played... goodness, 2.5 years ago, something to that degree, where you are a fellow searching for your wife who has gone missing, and you track her down to the charming little town of Hell. Now, whether that was meant to be just a silly name for a town, or whether that was meant to imply some deeper meaning to what was going on, I cannot say, but it was a weird and creepy and very enjoyable little game. And I have been looking forward to playing the sequel for ages, and it got released just after we started the Pirates of the Caribbean series, so I had to put off playing it for months, and now it's finally time. That's why we're not taking a break between these two series. It's finally time to get on with this and enjoy it. So the only other one little thing that I will say, but we might poodle around with some of the options, because that's something I always enjoy doing, if I can find the mouse. Oh goodness, what have I done? I don't really know what I've done. Can I go back? Thank you. I just wanted to look at the options to piddle, but never mind. Yes, only thing I will say is, of course, I did play the demo in a video as well. This all seems perfectly straightforward. Difficulty? What difficulty settings can you have? Oh, goodness! Lament take health? What? Doesn't lament to mean sort of be melancholy and regretful? I'm going to regret the fact that I've lost my health. I probably am going to regret that fact, but never mind. Yes, after playing the first game, we played the demo, which was then available on itch.io, I believe, which lasted about an hour, so I'm going to play the game from the very beginning, of course. There might be a bit of overlap there, but it was over 2 years ago, so I imagine some bits and bobs have changed, or at least we've forgotten it. So let's see what we've got. We have big building, we have pirate, and we have baby, except we don't seem to be allowed to have either pirate or baby, so we're going to have to get stuck with some architecture. But alrighty then, let's play the game. The characters and events depicted in this game are fictitious. Any similarities to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. I don't think anyone has ever looked that frigged before, but never mind. Oh goody. I've missed playing a good, nice, snazzy horror game on the channel, so I'm very much going to enjoy getting the pants spooked off me. This should be a lot of fun.
I'll never forget that night. It was the worst night of my life. It was the night that changed everything. Seven years ago, my sister killed herself. We found her hanging from a beam in the garage. Our family was never the same after that. Now, all these years later, as I search for my missing wife, the same feelings of isolation and loss are returning. I need to find answers. I need to find Caroline.
Right, well, when I said I wanted a horror game, I more meant like spooky demons and monsters and pixelated graphics and keys that are nigh on invisible. And Not something quite so human as that, but never mind, let's put a damper on my spirits. You stare up at the big illuminated letters of the Edison Hotel sign. Could this place hold any clues as to Carolyn's whereabouts? Well, hopefully, otherwise we're up a certain creek without a paddle. Right. So yes, as I recall it, this game, sorry, I've got my mouse mat, by which I mean a big pad of spare paper upside down. Forgive me for that. Right, there we are. Yes, so I remember this carries on directly from the events of the first game. So we've gone up the river from where we previously were, and now we have met me, apparently, if I was slightly better dressed, but never mind. The gate to the central courtyard is locked. Well, that much makes sense. Seldom do people put padlocks on things that aren't locked. Alrighty then, what do we have here? A coin? A quarter is sitting on the bench. You picked up quarter, indeed. If I remember correctly, those are used for ringing phones and that sort of thing. Can we peek through here? Broken. The answer to that question is no, even though it's so dark I wouldn't see anything anyway. Right then, I put in a keypad. Yes, there is space for 6 digits. Ah, I presume you do not just mean 1 1/5 hands, and in fact you mean I'm sorry, goodness, I meant to go back. No, not 0. Where am I? There we are. Thank you. Crying, I got stuck on a keypad. There's a new one. Here was somebody's jacket. An old mouldy blanket. Well, perhaps indeed. Yes. Okay. Good. Right. I'm glad we got that figured out. This one functioning any better? No. No, of course not. Oh goodness! I remember you. You floating naked bodice. Quite weird. Slightly wonderful in its own absolutely balmy way, but still, what do we have here? Some blood. Wet paw prints. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, at the end of the first game we had a dog who then went missing once we got in the boat. Yes, I do recall that. I also think that's to do with saving as well, if you're wondering what that massive floating diamond was, and I wasn't paying attention to. Anything in the bin? Defaced children's pictures lay in a heap in this trash can, many of them torn to pieces. Oh, lovely. That's somehow slightly worse than what my main memory from the first game was finding a decapitated rat in a bin, and if you found its head you could stick it back on and it came to life and ran under a doorway. Right, and here's someone that was laying here and was so committed to their suntan that they actually got boiled to bits. Excellent. The silhouette is burnt into the chair. There is an overwhelming smell of burnt hair. I can't imagine that's pleasant. A broken watch. Am I taking this with me? Presumably not. No. What is the time of death? I have no idea. I can't actually identify which way up that is, because I'm pretty sure it's just 1 to 6 twice, and there's no, like, 6 to 12. Oh, well, never mind. It doesn't matter. I'm not a watchmaker. Let's keep wandering around and see what else we can find other than a steaming puddle of something. Goodness only knows what it is. And again, another locked door. Alrighty then. So if I remember correctly, our goal is to get inside the hotel, and that's where the demo ended. Can I sprint? Yes, I can, and that is draining one of my stamina bars, but it's still quite slowly. Hello, Victor Zaz, is that you?
Hello? No. Who is this? You're the one that called me, asshole. God. Oh, Jesus. Let me guess. You need money again?
No,
That's the only reason you called me.
I actually didn't. I'm following a tip on Caroline's whereabouts, and for some reason...
When will you get over this woman? She doesn't want to be with you. She disappeared for a reason, Michael. She didn't want to be with a loser.
Okay. It was nice talking to you.
Oh, don't you dare hang up on her.
Charming fellow. No doubt just a fantastic example of 21st century gentlemanly. Yes, that was a word, wasn't it? There's a photograph in here. Inside this trash can you find a broken mirror. Oh, good, it must be one of the ones that I looked into. Right then, never mind, let's carry on with our lives. That is one of the main things that I remember being different about this game, at least from the sort of little bit of public release posts that the developer made. They said that this game was supposed to be significantly longer. Apparently it's in the realms of 20 hours, which is roughly equivalent to like a AAA game, or... gosh. And it's got a full roster of voice actors and cutscenes, which is lovely. Torn fish innards and bloody napkins are scattered inside the trash can. I always approve of good quality voice acting, because A, it's rare, and B, it means you don't have to listen to me anymore, so that makes everyone happy. Right, here's some trash. Cans of soda, yes. Alrighty then, anything else? What does this say? Viewpoint, yes. We should look through this and see things. This requires a quarter. I've got a quarter. Now, what's through here? Some numbers. Let me write them down. Because I seem to remember doing this last time and mucking this up completely. So that's 521. I look through it again without paying a second quarter. Yes, I can. Okay, that's fantastic. That must be the second half of the code for the... also really weird place to build a house, but never mind. I get that it's there for the sake of the puzzle, but still, really weird place to build a little house. And, what the hell was I talking about? I can't remember. The second half of the code for that gate, electronic gate we saw over there. I presume I don't have a second quarter, and I'll have to sequel out. What does this sign say? There is a plaque on the side of the lighthouse which reads, Edison Lighthouse, a gift from Thomas Edison, who often stayed at the Vordington Inn, the original name of the Edison Hotel. Edison remarked that he found the spark of many of his inventions while staring into the deep black depths of the Cordova River. He believed there was something special about the water. Isn't Edison that inventor who never actually invented anything and just nabbed other people's inventions and made them more popular? The spooky door, yes, and the drafty door as well, I imagine, with those dreadful gaps in it. An old ratty coat. You check the pockets, but they are empty. Alright, fair enough. A photograph? A photograph of two men standing outside of a lighthouse. Both men wear grim expressions because they realise they've just hired the world's worst portrait painter, who just kind of rubbed his bum across the canvas for about half an hour and then charged him $20 for it. Right then. Moving upwards and onwards, let's go up this ladder and see what else we can find. We can find a fishing pole, or a fishing rod. An antique fishing rod. Despite its age, it is still usable. You could use this to fish at the end of each of the small docks in the area. You can equip weapons in the pause menu or by scrolling. Pick up fishing rod. Alright, how do I open my inventory? With I. Alright, so you have consumable items and non-consumable items. What consumable items do we have? None. What? Oh, goodness. Don't know what the black button is. I do have a fishing rod. Can I equip this somehow? Well, pressing enter doesn't seem to be doing anything. Pressing E and clicking doesn't seem to do anything either. Alright, there we are. Use my scroll wheel to pull out my rod. It's not in the slightest bit unfamily friendly. Right, what is this one of? A panorama shot of the hotel from the 1800s. Again, that could be a load of Charles vomit on a napkin, but hey-ho. Hey-ho, it doesn't matter. It's the reading of the things that matter, I suppose. Right then, what is this? A small box with wires that leads to the lighthouse bulbs. It has a place for a key. Oh, alright. Presumably there are 3 that require a key? Yes, judging by the 3 pipes that are coming off this. Alright, perhaps if I activate these I can get the lighthouse going and then we can steer Nathan Hawke's ship safely into port. Alrighty then, let's see if we can find some keys by going on a little fishing expedition. Won't that just be charming? Also, it said the fishing rod is a weapon, so I can perhaps bap people with it. Excellent. I do remember that being integral to the end of the demo, but let's see what happens. Oh, goodness. A thing appeared. Where did my thing go? Idiot. Bring me my thing back. There we go. You cast the line out of the dock and wait for something to bite. After a few moments with no activity, you begin to reel in the line. Instead of a fish, there is a key hanging from the end of the line. Valve 1. Hooray! Can I do it again here? Get more various bits and pieces? Or have I finished my duty set? I reckon we're about done. Alright then, if I could stop tripping over the whatever the hell this is. That is another quarter, is it? Is it a quarter? It is a quarter! Excellent, right then. Let me put my rod away for the entirety of 5 seconds, and we'll find out the second half of this code is. Although it seems there's a tree branch in the way, which is going to slightly ruin my plan. So that's 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 6, 5, 2, 1. Alrighty then. Let us head off and see if we can find another pier. Can I fish off the end of the pier that I began at? Or is that a different one somehow? Because I don't remember having that board at the end. No, it does. In fact, this isn't the one I started at, which means my theory is completely rubbish. I haven't my rod out. Sorry. After a few moments of no activity, you begin reeling in the line. It is harder to reel in than you expected. As you pull the line from the water, you discover a digital videotape wrapped in an airtight plastic bag at the end of the hook. It is labelled Ducky's Playhouse. DV tape number 1. Oh, good. Ducky's Playhouse. That sounds like the name of some game that would get to the top of Itch.io's page with a brightly coloured mascot on it that seems to be ripping something off, but I'm never entirely sure what it is. Right. Never mind any of that. Can I fish off the end of here or not? I'll take that as a no. Alright, I better save the game. You still save my game, please. Thank you. Hotel exterior. Yes, indeed. That is the date and time. Alrighty then. Let us put this code in place, and then we will do some more fishing, I suppose. Right. Which one am I currently on? Okay, so I'm currently on like the enter one, then the 9, the 6, the 3. Okay, what's slightly confusing about this is it's the darkened one, not the lit up one, and I find that slightly confusing. But never mind, don't mind the fact that I'm a great big stupid person. You put in 3, 4, 6, 5, 2, 1, and go. Did it work? What the hell? Did I do that wrong? I have no excuse for getting this wrong, because I've literally done this before, 2 years ago. Right, go. There we go. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what went wrong with it. Maybe it just wanted to make sure it wasn't a fluke, or I wasn't trying things at random. Alright, fair enough. More litter. Anything else in the bin? Not the litter, obviously, but anything else. Using drug needles and crumpled tinfoil. Oh, lovely. How absolutely... What the hell does this say? Carolyn Ice on the roof. Is on the roof. Ooh, you need to learn to use proper spacing, my dear friend. Someone has painted a message on the ground. Yes, at least that has something written correctly. Your heart begins to beat faster. Could this really be true? You have to get to the roof. Well, at least that explains why we're going in. But hey ho. Oh, lovely. More fish guts. Dead fish. Yes. Well, I'd be very sad if they were still alive, because they'd probably be suffering quite severely. Right then, let me grasp my rod and chuck it into the depths. After a few moments of no activity, you begin reeling in the line, and it is harder than you expect. As you pull the line from the water, you find a key attached to the hook. Hooray! We are 2/3 of the way there. Excellent. Alright, well, there's another little pier over there where we might achieve something. But let's see what else we can find here in this little garden. Other than, what the hell is that? A book of illustrations. You can't find any text or title on the cover. Right, as you flip through the pages, you see vague impressions. It is a children's book, but many of the illustrations are otherworldly and disturbing. When there is text, or what might be text, it is sharp, halting spires interlocking and connecting to one another, almost in a bug-like appearance. The creatures drawn inside this book's pages are so strange and foreign, you have to stop to catch your breath. Maybe it is best not to read this. Yes. To the best of my knowledge, H.P. Lovecraft didn't have any children, but if H.P. Lovecraft had had any children, he might have given them that for bedtime stories. And, as such, it's probably a good thing he didn't have any children. Right then. Oh my Gideon. Okay. An empty baby carriage that has a small pillow inside. Ah, right. Okay, good. I'm going to sincerely hope that the mother and child got away safely. Okay, well, I'm not going to bother trying that padlock, because it will be as locked as everything else. So let's get on with our lives and see what other things we can find to go fishing. Can we get any additional bait? A tackle box. You try to open it, but it is locked tight. Well, fiddlesticks and darn, I'm not entirely sure what these tiny hand grenades are, but we will see. Perhaps I can find the key for that as well. You find nothing on the hook. Well, fiddlesticks and darn everything to hell in a handbasket. Isn't that just the most inconvenient thing that's happened all morning? Which admittedly isn't saying very much, given not a lot has actually happened this morning. But never mind. That's not the point. Oh goodness, a little breakfast bar. Excellent. I can satiate my hunger. Oh, sorry, that's the stump of a tree. I do sincerely apologise. I thought it was a figure standing there. I'm not sure why I thought that. I love that I can rummage through all the bins. I presume at some point this is going to be important, right, for like finding an item or something, but right now it just seems like I've got really poor taste. Either that or really thick rubber gloves on. A colony of bedbug-like creatures have taken over this trash can, and it is completely infested. Oh, charming. What do we have here? Oh, some paper clips. You find rusted paper clips at the edge of the plastic table. Picked up rusted paper clip. Ah, yes. If I remember correctly, this is to be used as a lock pick. Or potentially just to gouge your eyes out when you see this. Yes. Gouging sounds quite pleasant at the moment. Alright, bit of mouldy bread. There's a bit of mouldy potato or something. Goodness only knows. Oh, somehow it managed to get worse. Looks like it's been used as a fishing lure. Ah, yes, because as we all know, there is nothing more delicious to the local mackerel population than your lug-hole. Good. There's a suitcase. Yes, you check inside, but it is empty. Oh, what a tragedy. I thought I could go on holiday. There is a trail of blood leading from the suitcase to the water. Ah. And interestingly, there's blood on the suitcase in the close-up, but then not in the actual world, which is a little funny. Fishing in New England, first edition. Oh good, I wouldn't want to have those dreadful abridged versions that came out later. You open a bookmarked chapter called Fishing on a Dock or Pier. After equipping your fishing pole, head to the end of the dock or port. If there are multiple ports, check each for best fishing conditions. When casting your line, be mindful of your surroundings. You don't want to injure yourself or anyone else nearby. A fishing pole can be a deadly weapon if used incorrectly or with malice, so be careful. You don't want to rip someone's eye out. Indeed. And I can say with the benefit of hindsight that that information is going to come in handy later. Right then, time for more dumpster diving. Rotting garbage and maggots. Rotting garbage and maggots. And would you believe it, more rotting garbage and maggots. Lovely. Kitty aunt. I've kind of been put off by breakfast now. 2 wine bottles. The wine inside is then metallic, like mercury. Oh, I don't think that's good. Outdoor bar note. Notice, guests are not permitted to enter the old unused path behind the outdoor bar. It is not maintained and is dangerous. We have also received several reports of unsavory behavior by male guests at the end of the trail. As a preventative measure, we have blocked off the path. We will take further steps if this continues to be an issue, says management. Thank you, management. I've seen quite enough cylindrical wiggly things this afternoon already. I dinna need to see no more. May I go inside and intern? No, I may not, for I don't have the key. Alright then, I suppose there's nothing apart from my sense of self-preservation stopping me from going investigating this little pathway. Oh good! More bins! Ah. This plant looks strangely vibrant in the dead surroundings. You may eat these herbs to regain your energy. Picked up health herb. Oh good, and now that since playing the first game and playing this game, I've actually played Resident Evil 4, I can finally understand why under the sun eating a random plant makes you feel better. Right then, can I bash this down with my feet? You try to pry off the wooden boards blocking your path, but it's no use. Perhaps if you had an axe. I've got a rod. Is that enough? Can I bap it down? The answer to that question would appear to be no. Alright then, let's have a wee look at our inventory and see what we've got. So we've got my health herb in here, and we've got 2 of the bulb keys, the fishing rod, the DVD tape, the DV tape, not the DVD tape. There's two wrong generations right there, and a rusted paperclip. If I remember correctly, the rusted paperclip can double up as a lockpick. So let me see if I can use that to open this here. You try to open it, but it's locked tight. You use the rusted paperclip and get the third bulb key. Hooray! Alright then, well that gives us enough stuff in order to get on with the lighthouse. So we can go back there and sort that out, and then... Oh, that's the back of the keypad thing. I thought it was a... I thought it was a notice. It wasn't a notice. However, I did notice it, which kind of means that it is a notice by definition, but that's not the point. The point is that we have a lighthouse to muck around with, and a very long pier in order to walk up, which means I am doomed to drivel on about incoherent rubbish that nobody could possibly be interested in listening to. Right then, let us use the keys. Yes, insert the key into the box, and it seems to have powered up. Excellent! Let's get this going and see what happens. Indeed. Zappity zappity. That makes some small amount of sense. Right then. I have a horrid feeling I remember what happens. Ah, yes. You struggle to maintain consciousness. Your body feels heavy. What the hell just happened? I don't know. I've still got my rod, so everything's going to be fine. Oh, goodness. I've been plonked down and I'm expected to get on with it. Right then. The boxes are burnt out, but there is a space for a key. They might still be usable. Oh, good. I've got to go and find them all over again. Wonderful. Yes, I remember this now. You turn the light on, and suddenly that takes you into a whole different world. I mean, to some degree, that is true. A vinyl record? Yes, a music record. Alright, fair enough. Never mind. Sorry, that reminds me of that old RPG Maker game we played ages ago called Azura's Circle, or something to that effect. No, I was going to say, oh, can I crouch? Oh, I sort of crouch automatically? Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I don't crouch automatically, I just come off the staircase, like. Right, there we go. Anything in the pockets? Coat is slimy and infected. Oh, right. Which is good enough reason to not even go near the pockets. No, I was going to say that when you're a child in your room at night and the lights are all off, it can seem quite scary, but then when you turn the lights on, it brings you into a nice, happy, relaxed, and safe world. Except this lighthouse seems to be doing the opposite in the sense of, what the hell is that? Tell me that's someone's manky laundry and not some meat that's been hung out. No, this lighthouse seems to operate in a slightly different way. Bloody hell, that looks dark on OBS, man alive. Might have to fiddle with the brightness for the future episodes if this doesn't come out looking correct. No, this lighthouse seems to do the opposite in the sense that when you turn the light on, the world seems to get worse. So isn't that lovely? Right, what's this? Some sort of soup maker. A large industrial machine. It already seems to have been activated. Oh. Alright, has this one not been activated, given that this button is a different colour? It is unclear exactly what it does. You press the button to activate it, however nothing happens. Alright, same here? Yes. Interesting. Alright, as a man with no understanding of civil engineering, but a vague understanding, that looks a bit like a body. I should probably get the hell out of here before I cause any mischief and mayhem. Let's read this sign that I skimmed over earlier. Note on fence: Sanctuary of the Godhead. His divine grace was gifted from the deep, discovered while we were enriching ourselves with the heavenly substance, a substance that has chaperoned our communion with the dark assembly. The Godhead remains chained in the sanctuary. Only true believers may look upon goodness only knows what, because the subtitles are in the way. I think it says its image. Righty-ho then. Okay, what is that noise I can hear? Like bits of metal scraping together. It's probably this. The meat elevator. How stomach churning. Okay, here are more machines that all seem to be functioning. I presume again that I can't activate this one. No, I can't do that either. Okay, oh, there's a key here. This will come in handy for something. Aha, the first bulb key. Excellent. Twisted. Oh, is that the name of the, like, alternate universe that we're in? The Twisted universe. Fair dues. Machine 1 and 6 are broken. Specialized wrench needed. Toxic fumes are increasing in intensity. The machinery is straining. Okay, well there were 6 of these machines, and the ones that aren't activated, at least the ones that don't have red on their buttons, are the first and last, so it would make sense that they would be numbers 1 through 6. There is the single clean thing in this entire world of grubbiness. So presumably then I can find some large and particular spanner, and that will allow me to get the machinery working. Alright, fair enough. What's the water doing all the way down there? I know they said the sea levels would rise in the future, and I can only presume that we've been sent into the past. But seriously, I don't think the water was that low in the old days. Alright. Ah yes, I remember this. We have to play a bit of a carnival game. We have to, there we are. We have to try and play a carnival game. Isn't this how I do this? Don't like hook onto and then pull it towards me to bring it down? A piece of walkway has been retracted. Maybe there's a way to pull it towards you. Yes, with the power of the force. Oh wait, no, with the fishing rod. There we are. You grab the retractable walkway and pull it down, allowing you to continue. Oh, hooray for my memory! I should warn you, this won't go nearly this well next week. Once we get past the content of the demo, we're gonna get stuck quite a lot, probably. Alright, yeah, this one's still working. They seem to be doing something. It's like they're taking a bucket down into the water, perhaps. Yes, to extract something, or maybe like a sort of an oil drill on a goodness. I know Pepsi have been trying to differentiate themselves from cola, but there really wasn't any need to go this extreme, my friends. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of like an oil drill on the side of a rig. Can I play my record? There's no record to play on it. Yes, indeed there is, because I can put the one on the fan of the lighthouse. Is loaded. You press play.
36754 reverse.
Oh, okay. So it's those numbers, but back to front. Shouldn't you be reading the numbers out back to front then? Probably, but I'm not going to complain that they're not doing that, because goodness knows I'd never work that out on my own. Right then. So the code then is what? 457638. Let me also cross out the one we got for the back in the regular world, so that I don't get them muddled. Alrighty then, let's see what we've got over here, other than more machines that do seem to operate in a really rather messy fashion, but never mind. And another door. This gate is locked tightly, and inside we can see some little barriers that they have at museums in order to stop people from looking at things. Alright, really. The spiral. Menu within. Right, I thought the menu was at the beginning of the game, not this far into it, not half an hour into the game, but never mind. Let's just move on from the crass joke and try to figure out what under the sun it is that we're doing next. Is this a sign, or is this a piece of metal? The gate to the Sanctuary of the Godhead is locked. Oh, I'm really glad that the protagonist knows where we are, because goodness knows I don't. Right then. It's a swimming pool. Swimming pool full of poo, but it's a swimming pool all the same, so hey-ho. Okay, right, can I save the game, please? Yes, I'd like to save in this one, please. Where am I now? Twisted exterior. Yeah, that seems at least vaguely accurate. Alright. Oh, there's another walkway here. I didn't see this. Alright. Let me get my rod out again and grasp it firmly and get a bit of work done. You pull it down, allowing you to continue. Excellent. Of this I'm grateful. Right. RXS. Is that just a, is that anything of importance I need to pay attention to, or not? There's a keypad next to it. What, this one? The keypad next to the door has no power going to it. Oh good. Getting on. It's like the Chinese whispers of maintenance problems. This is broken because of this, which is broken because of something else, which is broken because of something else. Alright, might there be a breaker box somewhere that I can reactivate? Or, a little ladder here. Let's see where this leads. This leads to another entrance to the sanctuary and a barrel. Gladly an empty barrel for once, which makes a lovely change. Ah, the breaker box I spoke about. A circuit breaker. The power is turned off, but you turn it back on. I get zapped in the face and my eyes get overloaded for a moment. Fair enough. Can I? Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, so you just sort of drop down. Alright, bit like a menu. Right, it has power now. Alright, presumably this uses the code that we just got, so that should be 4, 5, 7, 6, 3, 8. See how that goes. Hooray! It worked. Oh goodness! Somebody got a bit cross with the man at the end of the pathway and decided to teach him a lesson, and then to save money on sausages that they were going to serve at their breakfast bar. Oh well, it's a hobby, isn't it? It's a frickin' weird one, but never mind. A fashion magazine from the 1920s. Oh, we can't actually read that? Oh, never mind. Sounds vaguely interesting. Can I comment on everything or not? No. Okay, good. I'm grateful there's only certain things that we can look at because I'm not entirely sure I could handle much more. Right. I'm not even gonna try and figure out what these are. What is the sun? Is this a sturdy wrench? Actually, it looks more like a corkscrew that kind of forgot what it was halfway through the production process. But never mind. Specialized wrench. Oh, all right. Well, we found that then. Looks more like an Allen key, if you ask me, but never mind, I'm not an expert in this department. This door is locked from the other side. Okay, right then. Let's go back and see if we can get these machines working, and, let's have a look at this door. Oh, goodness, the Edison. The door is locked from the other side. Alright, fair enough. So that's interesting. This is still called the Edison, then. So that implies we're perhaps not in the past. Otherwise, we could only have gone back far enough for the, for this location to have been named the Vaunted, or whatever the sun was called before they renamed it to the Edison. And it seems more like a factory or an oil rig rather than a hotel. So where am I going? Oh yes, I'm going to use the wrench, aren't I? Idiot. Talking about spanners. Alright. You press the button but nothing happens, so you insert the specialized wrench into the machine and tighten a few loose screws. I wish someone would do the same with my brain. The machine comes to life. As the machine starts up, it spits out a metallic object, a spiral gate key. Oh good. Is that the gate to the door that we saw, which had a spiral on a notice, perhaps? That seems vaguely reasonable. What about this one? Can I get this one functioning as well? The machine putters back to life and spits out the second bulb key. Fantastic. Presumably if I can find the third one, I can get the hell out of here. Hopefully with, where's our number 7 written there? A very fuzzy number 7, but never mind. Must clean my glasses. Yes, then presumably I can get back to my reality and suddenly realize it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Alright, let's get through here. The gate is locked tightly, but you use the spiral key, indeed. And gladly this is not here, for this would definitely prevent me from going forward. Goodness. Oh good, another paper carriage. Oh good, a less empty one. Oh my giddy aunt. You have asked an excellent question. Oh, I've never seen Alien, but to my vague understanding of how Alien works, there's an alien that gets in your tummy and then it explodes out of your chest. Kind of looks like that if it happened to someone who had no arms, no legs, and a really tiny head. Right then, there's another key here, I think. Let's have this. A heavy metal key. Almost everything else in this area is rusted or falling apart, but the key is so polished you can see your reflection in it. Strange. Oh, this must take us to the sanctuary then. Oh, an intercom. May I speak to somebody? You speak into it, but no one responds. That doesn't genuinely surprise me. I imagine that the vast majority of times that I go to people's houses and knock on the door, they say, oh gosh, not him again. He'll start yammering on and never shut up about game design. So it's quite understandable that nobody answered the door. Alright, I have gone the wrong way, because I've completely forgotten where it is that I'm going. Let me see if I can use this Godhead key in order to access the sanctuary, if I could ever remember where under the sun I left the door. Here it is. Maybe go inside. The sanctuary to the Godhead is locked, but now it isn't. Spiffing. Absolutely. Categorically. Excellent. Now, there was this cross near the first barrier. Yes, indeed. That I think is trying to tell me that this is a fishing spot. Right, let's do some fishing! You cast your line into the dark pool. There is something stopping it from reaching the bottom. Surely if there's something stopping it from reaching the bottom, then it just is the bottom. Because there's nothing underneath it. Never mind, we're not here to discuss the comparative physics of bottoms. We are here to fail to go fishing. Can I try again? There's nothing on the hook. Are there other spots? Are there other fishing places that I might attempt again? Apparently, yes. Can I do this from, like, anywhere? Oh, arcane. Interesting. Interesting. So presumably there is a certain angle from which this would work. It's just a case of finding... I'm not mad for thinking that wasn't there 5 seconds ago, am I? I could have sworn that I was walking along here and that wasn't there and it suddenly just appeared. Or am I going completely insane? What happens if I try and fish here? No. Alright, I like the shadow. It's very faint, but there's a shadow with the chain, which is lovely attention to detail. Alright, let's keep trying, I suppose. If you're a fisherman, you have to be persistent. Presumably, because it seems to be a rather unsuccessful hobby, at least when I tried to do it. Don't seem to be able to do it from this angle either. Nope, this seems to be a fruitless endeavour, or perhaps I should say a fishless pool. One or the other. Let's see what else we can find. There's a button here, perhaps. Oh, there's a lever. Can I use this? Oh, goodness, I have a cutscene. I don't think I had a character mod in the first game. Ah, sorry about all those scars, mate. I might have slightly dragged a massive metal hook across your bod. Soz about that. And here's a big throne for a big bum, which isn't nearly as big as the bum that this kid has probably got. Alright then. Okay, what the hell is this? It's a bizarre A-frame thing for sticking on the top of a little tower. Okay, right, is there anything at this little table? This delightful little picnic scenery? No, the answer to that question is no. Alright, can I do some fishing now? You attempt to reel in the line but find it stuck. After a quick yank, it is dislodged. You hear the rushing of the water as the pool begins to drain. You find a drain plug attached to the hook of your fishing pole. Picked up drain plug. Why do I want that? Oh, well that answers the question of why I want to come down here, and not just because I want an excuse to replace my shoes. That's a really nice squelch noise. Where did you find that squelch noise? I can't tell if that's meat or metal. Well, I can tell you is that it's absolutely vile. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, please, if that's, if that isn't too much to ask. Okay, I don't think we've done everything here, because there's a, hearing things. There's the door at the back of the little shop, and also that door over there. But, oh, hello again. Well, excellent question, friend.
What is that thing?
Oh, I don't know, Gideon, it's after me, that's what it is. Gideon, I use my fishing pole. I'm going to bap you. Bap you with my pole. It's not working. It's not working. Gideon. I'm not wholly sure how to do it. It probably can't climb a ladder, right? I've outwitted it. Can I jump? Oh, I can. I can jump about 3 inches. Excellent. Has it stopped chasing me? Has it been sensible? Oh, it has been. Well, isn't that just totally criminal? Right, I think I managed to elude it. Of this I'm grateful. Okay, perhaps I can't battle that, I cannot battle that creature for supremacy. Something has fenced up the lighthouse doorway. You try to move it, but it's no use. Oh, gosh, where's that noise coming from? I don't know. I don't think that creature is as near as it seems. Okay, there's a ladder here. Can I go up this ladder? Yes, I can. And I can climb through a window! Ha ha! I have outwitted it! And I still seem to be squelching around in all of the poo. Lovely. Let me put my rod away in order to keep it ever so slightly cleaner and see if we can get the lighthouse functioning. Excellent. Let me get the hell out of this rusty old world and back into the monochrome one we previously existed within. Hello, I've been promised teleport. Thank you. I was promised a teleportation, and I'm not going to be satisfied until I've had one. There we go. I do find myself wondering whether they just played that cutscene in reverse in order to create that one, in order to save mode to produce another one. Sounds like the sort of thing that I would do. Right then, where are we? Oh my giddy aunt, this place actually looks really clean and tidy and charming now, despite the fact that if you'd said that to me 45 minutes ago, I would have said that this world looked nothing like that. Alright, what have I got in my inventory? A drain stopper. Oh good. I did all of that for a plug. You know, the wonderful thing about plugs is you can make them out of basically anything. You can literally just put your foot over the hole and it'll stop it. But, alright. Now what? Yes, it's the sea. It's very nice. It was there earlier. Oh goodness! It's just another wife searching for person protagonist type. Except they are invisible. Oh! Axe. And I was also slightly less bothered about the communications device and more about the, you know, head lopping off device. Inside the boat you find a walkie-talkie. As you pick it up and inspect it, you notice it is emitting a low-volume static noise and are unable to turn it off. Ah, sounds like my first microphone. Next to the walkie-talkie you see a well-worn axe stuck in a disgusting worm-like abomination. The creature remains motionless as you rip the axe from its body. Oh, charming. After taking the axe, you notice the boat is quickly sinking. You wonder where it came from and what became of the person who last used these items. I don't know, but they're probably down at the bottom of the sea with the rest of these poor souls. Right then, I have an axe for doing bapping with. Excellent. And a fishing rod for doing different bapping with. Alright then. Now that I've got my axe, I remember there was something. Ah, yes, it wasn't back in this wishing well. It was at the other end of the pier, wasn't it? It was the access to Flashers Avenue. Speaking of Flashers Avenue, can I bap you with an axe? Yes, yeah, I can. Can I actually kill you? No, but I can either cause your character model to go completely ballistic, or I can cause you to have a seizure. Whatever it is that I have done, I don't want to claim responsibility. Oh, for crying out loud, there's another one of you. Go away and stop making that noise from Star Trek with the big fly insect creatures. Ow, my face. I've run out of stamina, that's the problem, giddy aunt. Discretion is the better part of valor. By which I mean cowardice is the way to survive a situation. So if you don't mind, I'm going to get the hell out of here. Alright, so yeah, I've lost an inch of health or so I could use my herb to mend myself up, and I'd rather let my health get a little bit lower so that I can better identify precisely how many millimeters of health it's going to give me. Right then, wallop, indeed. You break the barricade. Hooray. Now, if there are any wild willies out here, I should warn you that I've got an axe and I'm not in the slightest bit afraid to use it. I've already conked out one naked man and I'm perfectly willing to do it twice. What is that? I think it's another bottle of wine. Goodness gracious me! I do not want to fight this reject from the forest. I want to get the hell out of here. Give me that key, yes, and that lovely hat, please. Oh, I want the hat. I want the hat. The hat means more to me than my life. Give me my hat. Fine, never mind. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry, but if you were expecting me to try and kill anything, you are sorely mistaken about my levels of courageousness. Right. When you said unsavory behavior by gentlemen, I thought you meant the mischievous kind, not the making of a meal kind. Right. What was it I picked up again? I can't even remember. I wasn't paying attention. Not that. I meant non-consumable items. What did I get? Outdoor bar key. Oh, that must be to the here. Yes. Excellent Englishing. Outdoor bar key. Here we are. The door is open. Good. I really don't want to find that creature. That creature wasn't in the demo. Believe me, I remember that thing. Okay, what do we got here? Another little key. Courtyard inscribed on it. Oh, good. That'll come in handy. Tony, the beer tabs need to be cleaned. Everything coming out is black and oily. It's gross. If you see that crazy woman during your shift again, you know the one that I mean. Don't hesitate to call security, or even the police, says Ben. Thank you, Ben, for being so supportive. Can I have this crowbar, please? Can I have this crowbar, please? No, apparently I can't have this crowbar, please, which is slightly a shame. I rather want to create a menagerie of... Oh, giddy aunt. A menagerie of vicious weaponry. Alright, I've got plenty of stamina now, so I can bonk you. There we go. I'll bonk you again! Yeah, I presume that that isn't a bug. That they do that. Oh, giddy aunt. Shouldn't have wasted my stamina. Ow! Don't stagger me for crying out loud. That's just rude. Ow! 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 Right. First things first, let me use my Healy Herb. Use Healy Herb, yes please. Okay, a bit of health, but not quite as much. I think that's enough for two strikes, by which you do not mean two label disputes. Right, can I open this? Yes indeed. Thank goodness for that. And can I shut it behind me, please? Presumably not. Can I call somebody on the dog and bone? A payphone. It doesn't work. Well, of course not. I haven't any money. What on earth is that? Inside the trash can there is a deer skull stewing in brown greasy substance. How do these bins keep getting worse? Oh no, go away man, I don't have time to deal with you and your naked bum. What on earth is this? Some steaming manhole cover? The sewer lid won't budge. Not that you want to go down there anyway. Yeah, thank you. Well, we're in agreement about this. Can I open this from this side? Yes I can. Okay, good. That at least gives me an escape route, if nothing else. Anything else around? I hear him, but I don't see him. Oh, there you are! You big-butted bozo. Right then, another lit cigarette. The one... like the one you stored near the subway in Cordova. Yes, sorry, I was just thinking, when was that? But the answer to that question was about 2 years ago. The smell reminds you of something, but you can't remember what. Yeah, yes. Well, frankly, I don't really care what it is. You know what we might do? We might try going through the front door. Hello, friend. May I read your information? Courtyard Dandy. There's a plaque attached to the fountain which reads Courtyard Dandy, a sculpture commissioned for the opening of the Vollington Inn in 1836. It was created in the likeness of Thomas Vollington, the former owner of the hotel, who was well known for his expensive clothes and wild parties. You suddenly feel something watching you. Look up at the statue. Oh, I love that I have a choice about it. No, I'm just going to sit here with my head bowed, because apparently that's a symbol of respect. Go away, you silly moth. I'm going to pretend like nothing's happening, and I'm going to go through the door and leave. Oh well, never mind. Oh, okay. Presumably this is, are you ready to begin or not? Alright, well I'm ready to get going. Mainly because I remember what you have to do in this fight, which is slightly a shame, because this is where the demo ended, which means I'm going to be clueless after this.
There it is, filthy little thing. Hey there, little cockroach. How's it feel to be haunted?
Right then. Jealous of his hat, and his coat, and his voice. But never mind. Doesn't matter. How about no? How about no? Ow! Ow! You bonker! Don't you dare do that. Gideon, I thought this was how you did it. I thought you had to use the fishing rod. Maybe you have to stun him first. Because I've got people depending upon me for entertainment. Ow! Just die, you infernal beast. Stab you in the shoulder blades if I have to. There we go. Ow! Oh, goodness. I did say I was jealous of his eyes, but I didn't really mean that I just wanted to have them, like, for my own. I mean, I did, but I kind of meant more of a transplant than a giddy aunt. I don't want a giddy aunt either, frankly. I just want to, try and get him to hit me and then kind of dart away a bit. We'll try, man, for goodness sake. Oh, giddy aunt, I don't succeed, you beast. I'll stab you in your bottom. There we go. Now pull your hat off next time. Ow! I can't imagine how much that would hurt. Oh, my giddy aunt. I mean, I do believe in the rule of 3 when it comes to video games, but still. Alright, let me try not running out of stamina, because that's what kills me last time. Would you strike so I can dart away, man? Apparently you wouldn't. Now, apparently I can hit him without him attempting to hit me, which is lovely and all. There we are. That went surprisingly well.
Well, everyone knows. I find this boring.
Charming fellow. Right then. Goodness. Do I still have my axe? Yes, I do. Excellent. Do I have my nice hat on now? I do sincerely hope so. I do sincerely hope so. Right then, well that's roughly where the demo ended. The door is no longer locked, so now we are into all of the brand new, spangly, shiny content. Isn't that excellent? So, indeed. New extra unlocked, it says behind my head. Oh, cool. I don't know what that is, but here are some people of a man in a very large hat and a woman who couldn't afford to have the vast majority of her painting done. Alright, yes, we'll carry on for a little bit longer, and I'm not sure how long exactly I'll keep the episodes for this, whether we'll do the 90-minute episodes or whether we'll just do hour-long episodes. Because on the one hand, I'm not a massive fan of series dragging on for like 6 months at a time, which it easily could do if this game is in fact 20 hours long. On the other hand, 90-minute episodes can be very draining.
Hello? Hello?
I love that I walk into this hotel of horrors and demons and death and ring the bell as if I expect Basil Fawlty to appear. Instead of thinking, this place is a bit creepy, perhaps I shouldn't draw attention to myself. What is this? An AC adapter and a battery charger for a digital camera. Oh. Could I find a camera and charge it up? I've still got to find someone to play that VHS tape I found. But no, just to finish what I was saying, we'll carry on for a little bit longer. Obviously, because I don't want to just replay the content of the demo, I do want to show you at least a few new bits. So, I guess a drink. An ice cream, even better! I can't have one? Oh, I got my hopes up. Now everything's spoiled. Soda machine. Whoa. Giddy aunt. Right. My tongue's got untwisted, and I'm ready to fight this stain. Would you stop doing that? What the hell is that? It's the stinky memory of that courtyard dandy. Of course it freaking is. Oh boy, I knew I was going to enjoy this game, and I've got a good feeling about it. A candy machine with several varieties of candy, none of which I can have because I seem to be broke. There's literally a bar of chocolate there, my friend, and it is against my religion to not devour chocolate upon sight of it. But no, apparently we're not going to eat the bar of chocolate, despite the fact that that might restore some of my health. I do like, however, that all the other plants are just grey, but the healing herbs are green in order to help me figure out what is useful to me and what isn't. Now, what's this? This seems of importance. Staff only. What is this? A metallic object on the floor, a rusted hairpin, and extremely fragile. Ah, right. I'm going to pretend like I know what a hairpin is. I mean, I presume it's a pin you put in your hair, and I also know that it's the name of a very tight corner on a racetrack, but beyond that, I don't really have a baldies, but the things seem to be used automatically, so this would appear... Oh, this is the door. Sorry. I thought this was the door. I didn't realise this door was bigger. Never mind. Yeah, the items seem to be used automatically when you activate the item they're used on, so I don't need to worry about figuring out what it is. I can just click on everything until we figure it out. Alright then. Staff. Can we go in here? No, goodness. Keys for everything in this place. They're very safety conscious, aren't they? Which is sensible, if admittedly annoying. Cool. Glad to see that we've got full functionality. Oh my giddy aunt, and a painting that we can actually see most of and doesn't look like an explosion. A paint factory has gone off near it. Excellent. Are you holding, mate? Is that a saxophone or an implement of murder? I dread to know what the answer to that question is. Can I read this? A note on the wall says the bar will be closed until further notice due to a plumbing issue. Goodness. I dread to think what that looked like. Alrighty then, let's see what else we've got. We've got something. Ooh, I didn't see what the first line of that said. Something has blocked the part of the hotel. It has a sign that says not to use cameras here. Oh, really? Well, because I'm some sort of rebellious teenager, although presumably not, given that A, I'm not, and B, Michael probably isn't, given that he's married. So I'm going to presume that... Oh my giddy aunt! I can't fish in there, can I? Yank something out. Presumably not. There we go. Keep bapping it. And it's dead. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll just disobey all the rules and go in there. Don't tell me this is locked as well. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh. This is what we use it on. Oh, okay. Why would you lock a bathroom when there's no one in it, for crying out loud? That's just cruel. Alright, here are some gentlemen wearing hats. This is excellent. Alright, here is the women's bathroom, which we probably shouldn't go in, but hey, we'll probably have to in a minute. And here is the gentleman's bathroom. That again, we probably shouldn't go in because this cutscene implies something horrific is about to happen. Yeah, I spy another plumbing issue. A human plumbing issue. It's the only appropriate response, mate. Yes, get your axe to the ready, mate. It may come in handy. Okay, right. Anything else? There's a first aid box. Oh, good. I do need a bit of healing up. I'm very grateful for that. He says, pressing the wrong button. Use this, please. What does it say? Regenerates all health, cures ailments, and debuffs. Oh, so I can have like status effects, like maybe like a poison or like something that drains my stamina or something. Interesting. Alright. There's little notices here in the windows, but I can't read them, and by windows I mean mirrors. I wouldn't really want a bathroom that had a load of windows in it. That'd be a bit weird. Alright. Can I open these? I really shouldn't, and I don't really know why I want to do this, and I don't want to do it, to be honest with you, but here, can I open this any more than that? No. Okay, but I what the hell is that? Oh, it's a hole. You cautiously reach in and grab it. Mate, we are in a public bathroom. There's a stall and there's a cylindrical hole in the wall. Caution is the word of the day. Right. I cannot express to you how cautious you have to be in this situation. Right then, and having an axe at the hand might be quite useful. Okay then, let me see if I can ever get out of this bloody room. Thank you very much. And then I can realise I didn't look at what that key was because I was too worried about the hole. Start key for first floor. Alright, fair enough. Anything in here? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Why do the women get 2 sinks and we only get 1? That doesn't seem wholly fair. Let me have a look in here and probably find that the place is far cleaner. Yep, nice and clean and tidy, but ain't no holes in the walls. So isn't that just lovely? Alright, let's carry on exploring over here and see what else you find. Oh good, a save spot. I was hoping we'd find one. Oh my giddy aunt. Right, where's the phone? I'll get to you in a moment. Father. I must murder this blob. Ow! Be with you in a minute to murder a blob first. Die, blob! Ow! Face. Take a breath and murder the blob. Here we are. Right. Good evening. Would you like to berate me a bit more? Hang on, why am I calling them? They called me.
What is it now?
Oh, not you again.
It's Michael. Are you still mad?
No. What do you want? You're good with TV stuff, right? My TV's fucked up.
What do you mean?
It's just static on every channel. Even when I put on a VHS tape.
I don't know. Maybe it's broken.
No way, I just bought it a few weeks ago.
Hear what?
The honking outside, there are all these crazy people driving by our house honking. Good dark out really fast. It's only 3 p.m. and it's pitch black.
3 p.m.
I'll call you back. I want to see what's going on outside.
Thank you. Would you kindly stop breathing down the phone line? Right then. Kitty Art reminds me of that comedy routine about buying a television and an extended warranty for it. Alright then. Let me try and not constantly get my eyes caught by the incredibly muscular butt of this whatever the hell this is, some sort of 2-headed person reaching out for something. And see if we can find out what else is going on here. Man alive. Sounds to me like he hasn't plugged his SCART lead in properly, but never mind. Can I go behind the counter, perhaps? You'll need a key. Use staff key. Excellent. Okay, let's see what we can find here. We find a little computer. A computer the hotel used for reservations, but there's no power going to it. What's that massive gap for? I don't think floppy disks were that wide. I must admit I've never seen one in real life, but I don't... Get down, quickly! It's the bellboy! Oh, it literally is the bloody bellboy. I was making a joke about his silly hat. Why does everyone in this game have such curvy buttocks? Is he coming to fight me? I'll take... Oh my giddy aunt, I'll take that as a yes! Alright, good. Well, these ones... Ow! I put a suitcase in my face. Ow! Stop it, man! I know I forgot to tip, but seriously. You're trying to give me a concussion in return. Alright. My word. Perhaps we best go and save before anything else disastrous decides to chuck itself in my direction. I'm really glad that those ones just die, which is kind of them, but man alive do I take a lot of damage. Alright, let's make another save, if that's alright with everyone. Okay, deep breath, everything's gonna be fine. We've murdered a couple of bellboys, but, you know, who hasn't done that on the stag weekend at a hotel in Vegas? Okay, let's, Giddy aunts, a scary looking face. Oh my giddy aunts. It's like if Oppenheimer was about 90 years old and his aspect ratio was severely stretched. Okay, let's see what else we can find. We can find a room with another creepy frickin' picture in it. And another creepy frickin' picture in it. Okay, lots of various different things here. Is there a keypad for this? Yes, you need to enter a code. Okay, I don't know what the code is yet, but it won't tell me how many digits long it is. Alright, here's Julius Caesar having a snog with himself, it would seem, and not a lot else is going on. Alright, can I rummage through the pockets again? No, I can't, but the screen can go oddly grey. Alright, a bit weird. You go through here. Yes, we can. We'll see what's on the other gideons. I see. I think that's supposed to be a warning. Trying to alert me to the presence of a puzzle. Would you murder the puddle, please? Thank you. Gideons. I'm not crazy for thinking the voice actor, for want of better terminology, or the moan actor, perhaps I ought to say, who did the dandy. Not in that sense. Shush. is the same source of voice for this this putrid puddle here. Let's grab a key. What is this? The pool gate. You should go and inspect the pool. Oh, fair enough. One of the guests found the pool gate key and dropped it off at the front desk. Please make sure you have a word with Ken about locking up the pool area. This is the second time this has happened, says Vince. Alright, fair enough. I do find it quite impressive that in an era of enormous CRT television screens, we have invented a wireless mouse and keyboard operating system. But never mind. There's a light on this one. Is this any different? The computer is powered, but won't boot. Well, I'll boot it if it wants. Got some good walking boots in the cupboard. I'll give it a jolly good booting. All right. Oh my giddy. Oh my giddy. Are not you again? I can't whip you with this, can I? Can I whack you from here? No. No, of course not. Oh, I don't actually think he can access me from here, so that's lovely, isn't it? All right. Any other items that I should be fussed about or not? There's many keys. A locked key box. You'll need a key to open it. Oh, the irony. I find a load of keys, but I can't get them because I need a key. For goodness sake. Alright then. We didn't go in here, did we? We were too bothered about the puddle. Where does this door go? Staff key. Here we go. Ow, my face. Hello, floating friend. I suppose I'd best kill you, hadn't I? Ow, 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 ow. Ow, my brain! Okay, I'm on the brink of death, so I might go and save just quickly. I might need to go back into the difficulty settings and change a few things in order to make me slightly less likely to suck at this game. I don't remember there being any combat in the first game, but if there's going to be combat here in this second game, then I might be rubbish at it, and I'll apologise for that. The elevator doors won't open. Well, given what came out of them last time, and one of them opened, I'm slightly grateful they haven't opened. Can I go this way? No, is the long and the short of that. Stairs. Can I go up the stairs? No, I can't do that either. Okay then, so we've got the key to the pool. I was going to say the pool room. Not that sort of pool. I meant a large bucket of water. So I need to find that, presumably. There was a pool outside in the Twisted World, because that's access to the ballroom, isn't it? Unless I can get through any of these doors. This door is locked from the other side. Well, fiddlesticks. But if I remember correctly, there was a star from here. But yes, in the Twisted World, there was the swimming pool outside, wasn't there? Maybe I should go there. You try the staff key in the door, but something's blocking it from the other side. Well, just darn it then. That's all I have to say. Let's head back outside. Sincerely hope that nobody attempts to murder us, because I really have not enough health in order to protect myself. And see if we can. Oh no, not the naked levitating people again. I don't know as I can deal with them this afternoon. It's alright, I don't see any naked people. For this I'm grateful. Right then, let's go into the pool room. Yes. Lovely. Now do some more fishing, perhaps? Is that what you'd like me to do? Oh look, another plug. Is this what I need the drain plug for? A rusted metal chain extends out of the pool's murky brown water. You start pulling the chain out of the water. At the end, you find a shiny black bag. You carefully open the airtight bag, in which you find a digital camcorder. You carefully put... Oh, it still works. Didn't I? What the hell are you two doing here? I don't know. We're going to make this a whistle-stop tour. Right, anything over here? Nope. Anything over here? Nope. Anything over here? Nope. Right then, time to leave. What's that? Oh, nothing. It's just a shadow. Giddy-aunt. Where's the gate gone? Where's the... Oh, there it is. Sorry, I misplaced my gate. I do sincerely apologise. Right, let's get the hell out of here. That's not a controversial suggestion to make. Okay, let's see if we can get inside the room with the camera. Well, rather, the room that said we mustn't go in there with the camera. Although that may seem counterintuitive, I reckon this is where we need to go. Not to use a camera here. Yes, can I use my camera? Oh goodness! Don't use your camera. It sets fire to things. Goodness, I didn't realize we were going to do I was going to say VHS, but this is actually far better defined than the previous visual didgeridoo we had going on. Okay, so you can't see this in the you can see just the edge of it up here. But there's a little battery meter that's slowly draining, so I'm only going to use that where I think it's necessary. Abbey note. What, a note by Abbey or a note in Abbey? There is something very wrong at this inn. A cab dropped me off earlier tonight to check in, but no one is here. I checked the entire first floor and couldn't find a soul. The phones are dead and it is too dark to go anywhere else, so I'm sort of trapped here. I am trying to calm down, but I keep seeing dark figures in the hallway. And it's not the lighting or anything like that. There are other people here watching me. I saw the most unsettling thing while staring into one of the mirrors earlier. I didn't even want to describe it. It was probably yourself.
This note, Abby, also wrote in the hotel guest book. I wonder if she's still here. Maybe she'll know what's going on with this hotel.
You alright, darling?
Oh, there you are. What took you so long to get here, Michael?
Oh my god. Kira?
Did you think I would let my brother search for his missing wife on his own? I wouldn't be a very good sister if I let that happen. It's good to see you.
How? How is this possible? You killed yourself. You can't be alive. Who the hell are you?
Michael, relax. If you sit down, I'll explain everything. Please, time is of the essence.
Okay, I'll sit. But don't expect me to believe a word that comes out of your mouth.
I know you're upset.
You can't be here. You killed yourself. How did you get here?
It was a long journey, I'll tell you that much. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I never thought I would ever see you again. I cried for months after it happened. Mom and Dad have been the same since. I missed you so much, Kira.
Stop crying, Michael.
What?
I'm here now. That's all that matters. We're going to find Carolyn together. Michael, there is something I need to give you, but before I do, you must listen to these words.
Huh?
For thousands of years, humans have existed next to a world of unimaginable horror. Though rarely encountered, the line between these worlds is not impermeable. If a human should wander too close to the edge, there is a chance they will pass to the other side. The abominations in this town cannot be killed with simple weapons. The only way to kill these creatures is to use special weapons known as lament arms.
That gun can kill the monsters outside?
With you and I both carrying lament weapons, there's no way we can lose. Here's where we go. I'll meet you there in 5 minutes to explain the rest. I have a few things to take care of. Just take the elevator and I'll be there soon.
Don't you think we should stay together? Kira? Kira? Kira?
Out of the wibbly wobbly bibbly bubbly gun store, presumably. Goodness. Man alive. A twist I didn't see coming, and B, some voice acting I didn't see coming. Right then, I reckon that is that's a nice place for us to stop. If I can ever remember where I left the save function. Yeah, I reckon that's a good place for us to stop. So I'll just go to the save function and save, and then I'll say my piece before oh, not you again! Do you want me to shoot you in the face, mate? Because I will. And now I won't be able to shoot anymore. Oh, so my shooting takes stamina as well? Does that mean I not have ammunition as such? I just want an empty mitten, please. Thank you. Do I not have ammunition then? I just have stamina? Interesting. I just will them to die and suddenly it works. Oh my giddy aunt. Oh my giddy aunt! Who's there? Oh, it's you. Giddy aunt. I'm not going to get backed over the head with another suitcase. It's enough of that. Right then. Oh my giddy aunt. What a, hill status bad. Yes, I could have told you that ages ago, but never mind. Interesting, so I can see my weapons. I didn't know that I could do this before. Oh, it's just DV tape. Oh, can I put the tape into the camcorder, perhaps? I don't know. And I can see my current objective, which is pretty snazzy. Right then, that was really, really good. I very much enjoyed that. The professionality of the voice acting is genuinely really impressive. I mean, when Michael was crying while speaking to sorry, I would pronounce the name as Kara, but I'd also spell it with a C, so maybe it's a different one. Maybe it's like an American pronunciation of it or something. So I apologise, I'm not going to actually be able to remember how he pronounced the name, but never mind. I also remember that bit of otherworldly spiel she put out about the curtain between the dimensions being easy to fall through. It was played at the beginning of the first game, and that reminds me of something slightly embarrassing, but I won't say what it is for the sake of not embarrassing myself any further. But this is really good. I am very much looking forward to playing more of this and doing the series on this. So I hope you've enjoyed this as well, and I hope that you are looking forward to seeing what other mysteries and monsters this game has to offer us. So thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen, for the beginning of Concluse 2. Look after each other, and good night.